everybody, and happy Monday. You know what that means. Go grab your favorite cup of hot cocoa, some of your favorite cookies, pull up a chair, and sit and chat with me a while in today's episode of Cocoa and Cookies. I hope your Monday is off to a great start. I gotta be quite honest with you, around here, it's not off to a very good start this morning. We have had a pretty rough weekend. If you guys have been following Vlogmas, you'll know it's been crazy busy, a whirlwind of activity, and we are quite tired. Then, to top that all off, we got home pretty late last night and got everything unloaded and got into the house, and baby girl and I were still up for a little while. We were editing the Vlogmas for you guys so that we could get that up and going, and about 3 o'clock in the morning, I guess, she had finally gone to bed and I was just getting to bed, and my son got up very sick to his stomach. We're still not sure what in the world happened with that. We all had the same food for dinner and that kind of stuff. So anyway, he was not feeling good through the night. I started feeling not so great myself, but I didn't end up getting up sick. So not sure exactly what was going on with that. But needless to say, we don't, all natural today. Not even going to try to put the makeup on and fix myself up, just not feeling it today. But I did nevertheless want to get on here and chat with you guys for a minute, see how your weekend was, what kind of activities you guys had going on, how your Christmas planning is going. I tell you, it is a super busy time of the year for us around here. I think the holidays are the busiest time period for us throughout the whole year. Matter of fact, my daughter said last night, wow, Mom, we have just been so busy. And we have been. It's just an extremely busy time. But we know it. Every year, you know, whenever December rolls around, you're going to be hopping it from December the 1st all the way through New Year's. That's just the way that it seems to go. It's fun activities. We have a great time, but it does wear you down and make you tired. So let my son sleep in today. He got up a little later than usual to get his school started and really wasn't even going to make him worry about school being so sick. But when he woke up, thankfully, he is feeling much, much better today. So it was just something small that hit him. Not sure what that was. So he got that going and getting back to his schoolwork. And can you believe this? I totally forgot in all the kabobbledness of yesterday. If you watched the vlog, you know it was extremely busy Sunday. I totally forgot to go and get my newspapers. I have no coupons to cut today. Can you guys believe that? It kind of feels strange not having a stack of papers sitting on this table waiting on me to clip those coupons. So hopefully there were no real good coupons yesterday, because if they were, I'm totally missing out on those. That's the first time that I have not bought weekend papers since I started couponing about, well, let's see, March. This coming March will be 2 years. So however many months that is, this is the first time that I have not bought my papers. I finally thought about it last night on our way home. It was probably around 9:30ish. Maybe closer to 10 o'clock, and the only store around us was a store that I know sells papers that doesn't have the coupons in them. So we were out of that. Some of you guys actually order your coupons online, and I've had a few of you comment to me about where you get those from. So I'm going to look into that a little more seriously. I just haven't had time to research that or look into that, but I'm going to look into that a little more seriously and see about ordering my coupons and just having them sent to my house, because sometimes Sundays for us can get crazy. I've never forgotten them yet. I've come really close a couple of times, actually. A couple of times I've come really close to forgetting the coupons, and fortunately remembered like just in time to get to the store to get the coupons. But last night it just totally slipped my mind. We were so busy. So Anyway, in all honesty though, I really have not been couponing a whole lot. I'm still using my coupons when we do go to the stores, but I mean, as far as seriously like extreme couponing, I just have not had the time lately. I tell you, with so much going on just around our house and ministry responsibilities and just so much that we've had going on, I just simply have not had time. As a matter of fact, in today's vlog, you'll see our pantry. I showed you our pantry when I got up this morning, because I got up and I went in there to try to see what I could have for breakfast, and we are like beyond bare. Nothing here. The kids keep saying, Mom, we need food in this house. We need food in this house. And there are a few kind of snack things, not like anybody's starving, but you know what I mean. As far as like having your pantries full, nothing is there. Not sure when. My husband is actually working some overtime this week. He doesn't typically get to work overtime because he is part of the administration. He's a captain with our sheriff's department here. Some of you met him last week talking about his story a little bit. But once you hit captain and above at our sheriff's department, they don't allow you to work overtime because they give that to the guys who are on the road, who probably need the money a little bit more than the captains do or the majors do. But in this particular case, they had some special duties that they just couldn't get filled. The guys were not signing up for it. So they sent out an email and said, we're opening up this time to everybody. We've got to get these spots filled. So he was able to get in on that, which is really a blessing to us because I don't work. All of you know that. You know the story there. That was a question that you guys sent in on the Q&A. And so we are just a one-income family. And in our little county, law enforcement doesn't make much money. Law enforcement, period, doesn't make much money no matter where you live. But some of the larger cities or larger counties do make a little bit more than what we do here. Matter of fact, they did some studies on that a couple years ago, and it is unbelievable how low the income is for our deputies versus our surrounding counties, who are equivalent in size and who are equivalent through the school board. Sometimes that's the way that they figure out the tax monies and that kind of stuff. And we were considerably lower than all of them, one of the lowest paid counties in our state. So my husband is definitely not in it because of the money. He's definitely in it for service to our community. But at any rate, that was a huge blessing that he was going to get to sign up for a little bit of those hours, because here at Christmas time, and all of you guys know everything that we're doing with our home right now, every little bit helps. So because of that, he's going to be getting home late every night this week. He'll also get to work a little bit this coming Saturday on that same detail. So I'm not real sure, between school with the kids and stuff that I need to do around here, when I'm actually going to get to break away and head to the grocery store. But I got to fit that in. Come on, ladies. You know how it is. Life still goes on and you got to eat no matter how busy you are. So we got that to do, but other than that, not a whole lot going on. I don't have anything real deep to discuss with you guys today, to be quite honest with you. I'm trying to get my brain still working this morning. So you guys comment down below. Let me know if you can relate. I know if you're a woman, you can relate. And I especially know if you're a mom, you can relate. And if you have any other responsibilities, even outside the home, that has to combine with all of that, you definitely can relate to being busy and being stressed and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, yeah. Let me know, what's your plans? What you got going on the next week and a half leading up till Christmas? I can't believe it's already almost here. It is just unbelievable. I always heard whenever I was young that the older you get, the more time flies. And I thought, yeah, right, that's crazy. Because when we were kids, it seemed like the little bit of time you got out for school for Christmas break took forever for Christmas Day to finally arrive. Like, it seems such a long span of time. And now it's like blink your eyes and the whole month is gone. It's simply crazy, crazy, crazy how that works. But I'm curious to know how some of you are doing with your holiday plans. Things have come up, some bumps in the road, maybe some stresses and struggles that you're dealing with. And if you guys have any topics for some cocoa and cookies that you would like to discuss, any kind of subjects that you guys want to hear my thoughts on. My daughter was actually throwing out some good suggestions to me a little bit earlier today. We were talking about it, and she had some good topics and discussions that we might be bringing to you guys in the upcoming weeks, but not really a lot going on here right now at this moment, trying to wake up. So I thought, well, you know what? They're just going to get it absolutely bottom line real today. So hope you don't mind. And if you're new to the channel, are new to Cocoa and Cookies, this is just about as real as it gets. And matter of fact, I thought it was funny because my son, I told him, I says, we need to get the camera ready, but let's go ahead and get ready for Cocoa and Cookies. And he's like, but aren't you going to do makeup? And I said, no, not today. And he said, as long as you're fine with that. So, no, I have no shame in my game. I don't care about you. Matter of fact, all through Vlogmas and Vlogtober, you guys saw me many times without makeup on. In all honesty, I don't get up and do my makeup every day. Tell me, do you guys do that? Like, I had a little neighbor who used to live right here behind us. They've since moved, but she would get up every day. She was probably about 10 years my junior, I guess. And every day she would get up and do a full face of makeup and do her hair and get all dressed. And she didn't work. She was a stay-at-home mom. And as a matter of fact, even though her son did go to school, he was struggling with liver cancer. So there were many days that he wasn't in school just because of being sick and sometimes the cancer treatments and stuff like that. And so she just was home all the time like myself, but she would get up every day and do her makeup and her hair and look really, really pretty and just look nice. But she was just staying home, and I would tease her all the time, and I'd say, do you really do this every day? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, no. First of all, it takes me way too long. Even though I'm much older in years now and have been doing makeup a long time, I am extremely slow at it. I can't just slap it on in a hurry. So for one, it takes a long time to get that on there. And for two, to me, I almost can't even justify like wasting the money on the product when I'm not going anywhere and going to be seeing a lot of people. And I know people say, but what about your husband? You should dress up for your husband and be nice. And I do clean myself up, and I'm in good condition when he comes home, just not about all that makeup. And, you know, my thought is, if you don't love me without it, maybe you don't really love me at all. So that's never really been a priority of mine. But tell me down below, because I know a lot of ladies, like, that is a huge priority. Every day they do get up, and nothing wrong with that. Like, no criticism from me as far as that's concerned. I just have never done it, but maybe I should. You guys comment below and tell me, how important is that to you? Do you take the time to do it every day if you happen to be an at-home mom? Or do you not? Do you just get up and clean yourself up and let things happen as they may? But anyway, that's kind of about it today. Not a lot to ramble about. I just wanted to get on here and say, hey, have a little cup of hot cocoa with you. I don't even have cookies today. We have not even been to the store to get cookies. And we did have some cookies left over from the Christmas party last night, but I got to be honest with you, they were not that good. They were Italian Christmas cookies. Some people really, really love them, but I think that's the kind of cookie that you either love it or you hate it. And I hated it. My kids hated it. My husband hated it. So we didn't even bother about worrying to bring any of those leftovers home because they just were not good. So I'm having cocoa with you guys today and no cookies, but that's okay. Maybe you had cookies at your house. Just thought I'd spend a couple minutes with you. I'm really enjoying the cocoa and cookies. I'm really enjoying the interaction that I'm getting from you guys and the conversations that we're having. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun letting you guys get to know me a little better and getting to know you guys a little better. So hopefully you guys feel the same way about the cocoa and cookies. But at any rate, I think that's going to be pretty much it today. Nothing long and drawn out. No big fancy story to tell or deep conversation. I just don't know that my brain could quite handle it today. But at any rate, I hope you're having a great Monday. I hope that you have a great rest of the week. And I hope that if for some reason you guys can't log on and we don't have any kind of conversation before Christmas next weekend, that you have the best Christmas ever. We'll see you next week.